This is Flowline Chronicles, stories of water, people, and the future we share. For decades, we have designed pumping stations, power plants, and water infrastructure as if they were just concrete boxes, functional, invisible, meant to work quietly in the background. But the world around these systems has changed. Climate is no longer a distant variable. Energy is no longer cheap or predictable, and infrastructure is no longer something we can afford to rebuild every generation. Today, every pumping station, every treatment plant, every intake structure must be seen for what it truly is: a long-life climate asset. Because these systems do not live for 5 or 10 years. They live for 40, 50, sometimes 100 years. And over that lifetime, they will face floods, heat waves, energy shocks, demand growth, and environmental stress we can no longer call exceptional. Traditionally, we focused on capacity. How much water can we move? How fast can we build? How low can we keep the initial cost? But the real cost of infrastructure is not decided on the construction site. It is decided at the decision table. It is decided by how much energy the system will consume every day, by how resilient it will be when climate pushes it beyond design assumptions, by how easy it will be to operate, maintain, and adapt, and by how well it fits into its environment, technically, economically, and even architecturally. A pumping station is not just a building around machines. It is a node in the water energy climate system. Its layout affects efficiency. Its equipment choices affect carbon footprint. Its integration with the landscape affects social acceptance and long-term sustainability. In the age of climate change, infrastructure must do more than function. It must endure. It must adapt. And it must justify every unit of energy it consumes over its lifetime. This is why we must move beyond seeing infrastructure as concrete boxes and start designing them as climate assets. Assets that respect water, assets that respect energy, assets that respect the future we are quietly locking in with today's decisions. In this series, we will explore how water systems, energy systems, and climate realities are now inseparable, and why the next generation of infrastructure must be designed not just for performance, but for resilience, efficiency, and long-term value. This is Flowline Chronicles, and this is episode 1. From concrete boxes to climate assets.